Hello and welcome. In today's video, we're diving into the history of China's real estate market and the events leading to its collapse. Be sure to stick around until the end. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Section 1: The origins of China's real estate market. To understand how China's real estate bubble formed, let's go back in time. Here's an important fact in China: all land is state-owned. Private ownership of land has never been allowed. The story begins in the 1980s, with the start of China's reform and opening up policy. At that time, the government was struggling with severe funding shortages, especially in urban infrastructure development. Shanghai became the first city to pioneer a model for real estate development. The Shanghai government sold land lease rights, not the land itself, but the rights to use it to mainly Hong Kong and overseas Chinese companies. This sparked a boom in urban development. One iconic example is Xintiandi, an area in central Shanghai that was transformed from an old warehouse district into a bustling commercial hub. The government's sale of lease rights allowed Shanghai to rapidly expand its urban infrastructure and attract even more investment, creating a cycle of growth. Section 2: The national real estate boom. Shanghai's success was soon copied by other major cities, like Beijing, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen. Local governments across China began selling lease rights, spurring large-scale urban development. This is where we start to see the makings of the real estate bubble. Local governments were raising enormous funds by selling land leases, and those funds were reinvested into more infrastructure and real estate projects. Investors from Japan, too, saw an opportunity in this fast-growing market. A notable example is the writer and investor Yang Han-chu, who bought large plots of land in Chengdu, where he built hotels and attracted international retailers like Isedan. His success inspired more foreign investors to flock to China's burgeoning real estate sector. Section 3: The formation of the real estate bubble. Fast forward to the 2000s, as China's economy began to accelerate at an unprecedented rate. Following the Lehman Brothers crash in 2008, the Chinese government injected massive amounts of money into the economy, much of which went into real estate. Local governments continued selling land lease rights to fund massive urban development projects. Entire cities began sprouting up, and property prices soared. But here's the problem: this rapid expansion was unsustainable. Overbuilding led to an imbalance between supply and demand, and cracks in the market started to show. The stage was set for the inevitable collapse. Section 4: The Evergrande crisis and bubble burst. The tipping point came in 2021 when Evergrande, China's largest real estate developer, faced a severe liquidity crisis. Evergrande, which had built projects not only across China but also abroad, was drowning in debt and could no longer meet its obligations. Evergrande's collapse sent shockwaves through the entire real estate market. Many other developers faced similar liquidity problems, leaving countless construction projects unfinished and housing prices in freefall. Public confidence was shattered, sparking widespread financial uncertainty. The crisis also hit China's banking sector hard. Real estate makes up a huge part of China's economy, and this collapse raised fears of a broader financial meltdown, catching the attention of global markets. Section 5: The impact of the bubble burst and what comes next. The bursting of China's real estate bubble has had serious consequences for the economy. Real estate contributes to about 30% of China's GDP. So its collapse has put a heavy strain on the country's overall economic growth. The downturn in real estate has also impacted commodity prices. For instance, steel, copper, and nickel prices have dropped, sending ripples across the global economy. Meanwhile, wealthy individuals and investors are moving their assets abroad, accelerating capital flight out of China, raising concerns about the potential destabilization of international financial markets. The big question now is, how will the Chinese government handle this crisis? Will they step in with aggressive economic measures, or will they allow the market to correct itself? The answer will not only determine China's future, but could significantly impact the global economy. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, so you never miss a new video. We'll be back soon with more insights into the global economy. See you next time. In our next video, we'll dive deeper into the expansion of China's real estate bubble during the 2000s and the far-reaching effects it has had on the world. Stay tuned for more.